So why does your product or service need a brand? Honestly, it might already have a brand, you just might not be aware of it. But that can become a bad or sometimes even dangerous thing and make your life a lot harder. So let's start with a simpler question first. What is a brand anyway? A brand is not your product or service. It's way more than that. It's the foundation for any product, design or marketing decision. It's the way your product or service feel, how it behaves, how it appeals to its users. It's its personality. I really like one quote from Martin Neumeier's book The Brand Gap, where he describes a brand as a person's gut feeling about your product, service or organization. So if you already launched your product or service or did any kind of marketing for it, there's the possibility that there's already an audience out there that has already formed a gut feeling about your brand. A brand is nothing we can create or fully control. It's not defined by companies or markets or expensive ad agencies. It's defined by people and their experiences with your product or services. But that doesn't mean that we can't do anything to control that feeling. A brand comes to life through images, design, language, user experience and much more. It's formed with every tiny little interaction a user has with your product or service. So we can make sure that all our communication, all our touch points are in sync and everything tells a coherent story. So why do we need a brand and what's the benefit of trying to define it? You can have the best technology out there and the best product or service, but if it's too complicated to use or people don't understand it, it won't be successful. Even if it's fine to use but just too boring, there's a good chance that a competitor might make a similar product that's just more fun. Look at Slack, for example. There have been many messaging tools out there already, but Slack was just so much more fun to use that people within companies even fought for Slack to use it company-wide because they loved the tool so much. That's partly also because of its design, its language, its endless possibilities to customize and its openness, which is all part of Slack's brand identity. We are all very emotional beings and attracted to good stories. Even if we don't consciously recognize it, many of our decisions, in fact most of our daily decisions, are influenced by our emotions. That's why we like or hate certain brands. But the main reason why we really want to define our brand is to set a foundation to align all our marketing, design and product decisions. Why? Because we want to save time and money. The clearer and more focused we communicate and design our product, the more effective we are. We can simply reach more with less budget. So I hope you know a little bit more about the importance of your brand now. And if you need some help, you can check out our free 3-hour brand sprint template in the description below. Simply follow the steps in the documents and you will answer all the important questions. And if you want to find out more about SaaS related topics, subscribe to our newsletter, read our blog and hit the subscribe button. In the meantime, have fun with the brand sprint.